All right, so we've seen 6 very
Yes.
very deserving families receive $700 worth in gift cards to make this Christmas season a little brighter.
Yeah, and this week, my week, of course, combed through dozens and dozens of nominations. It was not easy. You guys talked about it. Really, it was tough. So I've made my final selection. I wanted to meet a family that always puts others before themselves, even in the time of struggle. Logan, Sherrill.
William Nicely.
It's nice.
Holly.
Hey, Holly, nice to meet you guys.
Meet William and Holly Nicely. And yes, their last name is an exact representation of who they are. The Nicely spend the majority of their time volunteering in Clifton Forge. They coach football and cheerleading, as well as hosting a fishing event they call Fishing for Angels, which pairs disabled individuals with first responders. Not to mention, they have 7 kids who they have passed on their passion of serving others. A family that always thinks of helping others before themselves, but recently that changed.
It's been a rough time right now. You know, our family, we've had a lot going on the last 30 to 40 days.
On November 3rd, William and Holly's 13-year-old son Elijah broke his back and partially collapsed a lung in an ATV accident. His injuries require a brace and a trip to Roanoke twice a month. William's oldest daughter, Misty, was diagnosed with an abnormally small artery in her neck, causing severe headaches and extremely high blood pressure on November 17th. And on November 6th, William was diagnosed with stage 3 colon cancer. A year's worth of bad news the Niceleys were handed in a matter of 15 days. But it hasn't discouraged them one bit.
We're fighting it all at one time. We're going to win.
$700 from everybody at WDBJ7.
Thank you so much.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, of course, bud. Merry Christmas.
I'm happy to help you guys out, of course. Yeah. Let's go in here and let's get some shopping done. What do you say?
This Christmas will be extra special because with all the trials this family has been dealt, the kids knew money would be tight.
It's crazy. Our kids don't ask for nothing, and they don't even make a list. They really are truly understand that we just do what we can do.
But that's not the case this year because we're hooking the kids up. First, a tradition that William has followed every Christmas, buying a doll for his daughter. And I asked what else she was into, and well, William gave the perfect dad response.
She ain't into boys, that's the main thing.
Hey, there we go. That's what's important.
And that nurse winking at, that's gotta be the right one that winked.
Then it was on to get those kiddos a new set of threads, jeans, shirts, and of course, some pajamas. And just when I thought I had heard all the good the Niceleys have done in their hometown, William told me about the trips they made to West Virginia after the devastating floods.
We spent almost 2 months in West Virginia every day, from 7 in the morning to 10 at night. I think the thing that touched us the most as a family was seeing so many people work together. It just moved us.
And for their tireless work, they were awarded this medal of appreciation from the National Guard.
I treasured that. To stand beside those military men was an honor.
Even in the face of uncertainty, both William and Holly have strong faith and a simple word that their family lives by.
Joy, Jesus, others, and then yourself. And that's what joy is, you know. It's always put yourself last. Because God's always got, you know, you and his first thought.
There's no way you can outgive God. And if you love people, they will love you back. And that's all we want to do. We just want to love people.
Now time for checkout. It's not everything the kids are getting, just a few things for the cameras, don't want to spoil any surprises, but the real present for the Nicely's kids are having William and Holly as parents.
If I ever leave behind one thing to my kids, and that's how to be a good person, I did my job. And I think they're doing a pretty good job of listening. So. And God blessed me with a beautiful wife to help me along the way, so that helps.
Not a bad way to spend your anniversary.
Yes, happy anniversary.
Oh, and a late happy anniversary to the nice
14th wedding anniversary. I didn't know that until they're near the end. They said, yeah, it's our wedding anniversary. I said, you got to be kidding me.
Well, maybe they'll take a little bit of that money, do a little
something.
Yeah.
Well, they were nominated by their good friend Angie Goodbar. Now, when I was telling them who nominated them, they said, well, Angie also helps out, her and her husband help out with his volunteering and everything.
Yeah.
And just like the Niceys are such good people, they said, well, no, maybe they should have been ones nominated for this. So always looking out for somebody else. So take a look at some of these photos. There is some good news for their son Elijah. His lung has fully healed. He still has to wear that back brace when he's up and walking around. You see the family and the community there hanging out with him. William is fight of his life, taking 8 pills a day, going to the clinic every day for treatment. Today was his 10th day of treatment. He's got 18 to go, so we are wishing the best for him. And then their Fishing with Angels event. Over 700 fish put out in the stream, and people out there enjoying and fishing and everything, having fun. And William, he showed me this bracelet right there on his arm. Now, he wears that every day for a little girl who sadly passed away after that event. And her name right there is Carly Simmons, and she loved fishing. So he wears that every single day, every time that he says that he feels like he's on the brink or just can't go on, he looks down at that and he gets inspiration from that little girl right there.
Oh, what a sweet baby girl.
Yeah.
Her red hair, she's gorgeous.
Start
Logan,
crying.
that was, I know, you're gonna make me cry. That was an amazing
Yeah.
story. I think we ended it well. This was such a great series that most of us folks were able to put on here at Channel 7, and it really is humbling around this time of year to do those things and meet those people.
It really is.
Makes you grateful for what you have.
It does, and I do want to say something because we've gotten dozens of entries, maybe if not more than 100 entries, and we've gotten messages from people. And if your family wasn't one of the ones that were chosen, there's still hope for a lot of these families, and I know that a lot of families are going through a lot of tough times right now. But it might not come today, it might not come tomorrow, it might not even come next week. But good things will happen to good people.
That's right.
I'm telling you guys.
We were talking about that the other day.
Things will get better. It will get better for you.
All right, we got much more to come, including we're going to touch a little bit on the stress of the holiday season sometimes. So much more to come here on 7 at 4. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.